Hello students. So today we will discuss about the examples related to type 3. So here basically this is our type 3, third type. So now third type is that vapor or 1 minute, or superheated after compression. It is written that vapor is superheated superheated after compression. Now after compression means which point? After compression means we can see that after compression means point number 2. Clear? So here 1 minute. Okay. So after compression means point number 2. So here you can see that our point number 2 is superheated, means outside this dome. Clear? Now how to find out enthalpy, that we will discuss here. Now here we are only going to discuss about the theory. We will not discuss about the numerical because process is lengthy. Now out of these four enthalpy, we can see that this H3 and H4 we can easily find out. H3 and H4 we can easily find out. How can we find out H3? H3 is equal to HF at P condenser and H4 is equal to H3. So 2 enthalpy we already found. Now here two types are there. Basically two types. First is if condition at point 1 is given. If condition at point 1 means suppose it is given that here either our point 1 is weight, our point 1 is weight, our point 1 is dry saturated, or our point 1 is superheated. Clear? Superheated. So how to identify that our point number 1 is weight, dry saturated or superheated? So if dryness fraction given, if dryness fraction given, then our point is weight. Clear? If it is written that if it is written that dry saturated, then our point is here 1 dash point. And if T superheated evaporator given, then our point will be 1 double dash. I hope that you have understood this. So right now we are discussing about case 1. In that, in type 3 we are discussing case 1, that if condition at point 1 is given. So condition given means either it may be wet, it may be dry saturated, or it may be superheated. If dryness fraction given, it is wet, point number 1. If dry saturated, point 1 dash. And if superheated, 1 double dash. Clear? Now if wet, if our condition is wet, we have to utilize this formula with x1. Clear? If dry saturated, we have to use this formula to find out h1, and it will be known as h1 dash. And if superheated, if T superheated evaporator given, then we have to use this formula, but value we have to take from which pressure? P evaporator pressure. So I hope you have understood this. So once we got enthalpy at each and every point, now how to find out this enthalpy? It may be H2 dash or H2 double dash. How to find out that? For that, first of all you have to find out the entropy at particular point. You have to find out S1, you have to find out S1 dash, or you have to find out S1 double dash. So here you can see that. Also formula for all the 3 points different. For S1, this is how you can find out. If dry saturated, S1 dash, this is the way. And if S1 double dash, this is how you can find out the S1 double dash. Clear? So this is basically Lagrange. Now and value you have to take from the P evaporator. Clear? Now we know that S2 is equal to S1 because that line is straight and it is isentropic, and also S2 dash is equal to S1 dash, that we know. Clear? So we can find out S2 dash or S2 double dash. Here you can see that this is the way we can find out entropy at all the 3 point, or whatever the condition given, we can find out accordingly entropy according to that. Clear? So then after once you got entropy, once you found the entropy, then you have to use this formula. Whatever your entropy may be, your entropy may be S2 S2 dash, or it may be S2 double dash. You have to use this formula only, because it is written that point number 2 is superheated. That's why you have to use this formula. So by using this formula, what you have to find out? You have to find out this T superheated condenser, and then after you have to put that value here, and you can find out H2 H2 dash or H2 double dash. Again, formula for all the three enthalpy is also same. Clear? So and all the value you have to take from the P condenser. So here also value you need to take it from the P condenser. So I hope you have understood this. Now this was about the case 1, if condition at point 1 given. Now we will discuss about case 2. Case 2 means if condition at point 2 is given. If this condition given, if this condition given and this condition not given, if the our point where our point is, it is not defined at that time, we have to use this process. So here you can see again these two enthalpy we can easily find out, H3 and H4. So no need to worry about that. So here you can see that H2 is equal to HF at P condenser and is equal to H4. Then after H2, now here I told you that condition given, condition means generally if this value given, if T superheated condenser given, so we can find out H2. Then after we have to find out the S2. Why we have to find out the S2? Because we need to compare it with this entropy. Clear? We need to compare, and let us tell it as a SA. Let us tell it as a SA. Clear? S2 is equal to SA. So that's why we also have to find out the S2. So here we found out the S2. All the value you need to take it from the P condenser. Now once you found out SA, this is a very important point. Listen carefully, that once you found out SA. Clear? Now compare that SA, with the SG. Compare that SA with the SG at evaporator pressure. SG means we all know SG would be generally at this point. SG would be generally on that point. Clear? So you have to compare our SA with SG. Then after this is the condition. You have to SA, that will be SA. If SA is less than SG, if SA is less than SG, so we can tell that this condition is weight. So you have to find out S1 and find out X1. Clear? If SA is equal to SG, then S1 dash is equal to SG, and if SA is greater than SG, then what you have to do? You have to find out S1 dash and then after T superheated evaporator. So I hope you have understood this. Again I am telling you, this is important point, that's why I am telling. Now if our SA is less than SG, our point will be this 1. Clear na? If SA is equal to SG, then our point will be S1 dash, and if our SA is greater than SG, That will be our, this will be our point. Clear? So according to that you have to use the formula. For S1, suppose S1, along with S1 you have to find out X1. Remember that. Clear? So once you found out S1 dash, no need to find out anything. And then after, if you got S1 double dash, then you have to find out T superheated, T superheated evaporator. Clear? So remember that. Now then after you need to find out the enthalpy. So in enthalpy also three cases are there. Clear? So here you found out x1. So put that x1 here and find out h1. Here simple, h1 dash is equal to hg. And here you found out this. Here you found out this. So put that value here and find out h1 dash. So I hope you have understood this. So this is a lengthy procedure. That's why I haven't included any example here. Clear? So I hope you have understood this. So in case of any query you can contact me. Thank you all for listening me. And also I will try to also record one of the video in which I will explain you about the example. Clear? Okay, thank you all.